Hey guys, this is Kim and welcome back to Fables. I'm so excited because my test deck of Way of the Panda Tarot is here. So just a disclaimer, this is not like the official complete product. This is just like a one-off deck that I got from Printer Studio just so I can see what images look like on cards. So this is not like the final product, but oh my god, this is like a complete deck. Okay, my previous test deck, which I keep in this drawstring bag right here, only has like 69 or 70, no, maybe like less, 60 something cards. So like I printed this when it wasn't done. So but yeah, this is the real, well, not the real deal, but just the complete deal. Okay, but yeah, it's not from the, I'm babbling because I'm so excited. And also I'm wearing this hat because I was not expecting to have any kind of presents today. So my hair was like a mess, so hence I'm like wearing this hat. So you shall not judge, but I'm gonna like do an unboxing of this deck, and I'm probably gonna cry at the end or something. I don't know. But yeah, just full disclaimer, this is not the final product, but if you would love to see what the images look like on cards, feel free to keep watching. And I'm being like really dumb with the box. I'm like shaking a little bit. Oh my god. If I cry at the end of this video, you know it's good. Okay, I'm not gonna edit this video because it's a live, sort of live unboxing. But yeah, just to show you, this box is completely unopened. I was so excited. Like, I was just like, oh my god, I should have paid for like expedited shipping or like express shipping because my Kickstarter campaign is soon. I just not want to get it in my hands so I could take some pictures with it, etc. But yeah, anyway, oh my gosh, just cut this open. Oh, and also this deck has a different card back. So I had like two versions of card back that my artist sent me. They're somewhat the same, but one of them has like more like different colors. There's like just slight variations, and then the first deck I kind of opted with like the card back version 2, but this one I'm trying the other version just to see which one looks better. Okay, oh my god, right off the bat, I think this card back looks better. So in the final product, this is gonna extend all the way to the edge, so there will be no borders, but it's just that there was no borderless option for Printer Studio. There was, but it's kind of like you have to do it like front and back. You can't do like white borders for the front but no borders for the back, so that's that. But let me just show you what I mean. Like, oh my god, so this is the first test print, not the official product again. So that was the card bag. Originally I really liked this splashes of color because it kind of represents the energy of the wands, which is about creative explosion, curiosity and adventure. And there's also like different motifs and symbolisms that you would see across the four suits, such as the butterfly and flowers and obviously bamboos and feathers, etc. But then having like after I had like a second look of it, I just feel like, you know, I think maybe without the splashes of color is better. I think that's why my artist sent me two versions, because I wanted the splashes, but maybe she was just like, I think the one with sorry, the one without the splashes are better. That's why she sent two versions, which I'm grateful for because I think she had a better eye with that thing. But yeah, oh my god. Okay, so here we go. I forgot if I used like a cheaper like paper option for this one, because when I got the first test print, it was like on sale, so I just like went for the 320 GSM, but this might just be like 300 GSM, but you know, it's a test deck, whatever. Actually I don't remember. I need to check the receipt. Anyway, it's coming up. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so excited. So I've already seen most of the minor arcana, and then there was like a couple changes to the minor arcana, so this deck is gonna have all the updated ones. And what I'm really excited to see is the major arcana cards, because in this test deck I think I only printed up to the Lovers card, and then the rest was just only digital, and so the rest is like a mystery. So like really excited. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm gonna eventually do like an overhead walkthrough of this deck, and eventually the official Way of the Panda tarot, and then so this is just gonna be like me, my face, and these cards. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, so I already know what the full looks like, so here you go. I have a little interesting story about the full I can tell you later. It's very, very cool. Okay, so Magician, this is the first card that I've ever done with my artist. It was super magical. It was like, it marked the beginning of our Panda journey together, and it was just like amazing. So High Priestess, oh yeah, as you can see, the numbers are updated. I think in the first version, it was just the Magician, and then there was like no Roman numerals next to it. Oh, and here is a closer look at the card back. Again, these borders would be filled. It will be filled to the brim. Like, there will be no borders when it comes to the official print that I will be printing with my printer. But yeah, so this is just ignore the white borders. But this is what it looks like. I think this is better. Like, it's more simplistic. It's sort of more aligned with the spirit of the panda, which is simplistic and wonderful. Yeah, it's like a little bit cut off here. Again, there will be no borders in the official final product. This is just a test deck, okay? From Printer Studio, not the printer I'm working with. So this is not it. But yeah. Ooh, okay, High Priestess. It's got that avatar, Forest 5, that was kind of what I was going for. Yeah, so I already seen the Empress, and then I've already seen the Emperor, and they're both very, very awesome, because my artist is amazing. I think, like, when you find someone who's just kind of in sync with how you see the world, and even though you're different, but you can just still kind of communicate, it's amazing, it's great, okay? Here. Alright, that's the Empress and the Emperor. My artist described the Emperor as fatty. When I show her the picture of the panda that I wanted her to paint to incorporate with this card, she was like, oh yeah, nice and fatty. Yeah, I got it. It's like, nice and fatty. That is hilarious. Okay, the Hierophant is the same. You see, the white light goes in, the colored lights go out, so he's sort of like a filter of knowledge and perspectives. That's what I was going for. And Lovers, one of my favorite cards. Oh my god, here are the new cards that I have not seen on cards, or images that I have not seen on cards. So, Chariot, oh my god. So, this is when the magical realism and whimsical vibes kick in. You don't see a panda riding a bike that often, do you? And a bike with wings. I'm so happy about this. Oh my god. Strength card. Oh my god. I am breathless right now. This is amazing. Like this was the card that I struggle with a lot. Like, okay, not a lot. Like, the first time I did a concepting, there was a lion involved, and it was just very awkward conceptually. I think my artist felt it too. She was just like, eh. But, you know, she's like, whatever I say, right? Because I'm the concepting person. But anyway, we actually ended up redoing this card like several times, but this is the final art version that we ended up with, and it's like amazing. It's just precious, dude. Oh my god, my heart. My god, I can't handle this. Okay, Hermit card. Here we go. Holy shit. Ah! Oh my god, it feels so good to be holding it in my hands. It's not even the final thing. Just want to emphasize that. Okay, the final thing is going to be even better. Okay, so... Wheel of Fortunes, another magical realism, like whimsical take on Wheel of Fortunes. That's a panda with a lollipop. Yes, in case you're wondering, it is a panda holding a lollipop, and this this is absolutely one of my favorite cards. Sorry, this is kind of shaking. I'm just like so excited. This is the Justice card, the Panda Justice card. Okay, so this is like a cute but really clear take on the Justice card. As you can see, justice to me is all about karmic boundaries and redefining your karma by making choices and saying no to things. I think like a big thing about justice is actually saying no rather than saying yes to the things that align you with your highest good, blah blah blah. But justice is about saying no to the things that do not align you to your highest good and your better good, or So it's all about boundaries, right? If you think about it, like the justice system is kind of saying no to things. It's like rules and boundaries and discipline for acceptable and appropriate behavior in society, right? So justice in that way makes sense. It's about saying no. And I think that's why like it's often a difficult card for a lot of people, because you know, like saying no is definitely an art, and a martial art, might I add. Okay, oh my god, Hangman. So I kind of went for like a simplistic take, but like, you know, like I wanted the feather to be very poignant. It's like that moment of sort of like just hanging in there, and that moment of gestation, that moment of like, should I let go? Should I climb up? Should I just let it fall? You know, there's that tension there, and this card is just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Celia, I love you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. You're so talented, okay? You're just so good. And if you're watching this, you need to go follow her on her Instagram. I think it's Celia_illustrations. If you just go to my Instagram, I'm tagging her all the time under all the panda pictures I'm posting. So just go follow her on her Instagram. Buy her art. She has this amazing like calendar for 2019 that she's putting out. I think it's like on sale right now, not sure. But just go buy her art, go support her, go share her art. It's amazing. Okay, so do it. Okay. Death card. Oh my god, if you already seen my blah 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 blah, like the concepting video for this card, you would know more about like the story behind this card and how I visualized it. But Ghibli films definitely played a huge role in like concepting and getting the vibes for this card. It's more like a more matter of fact and cycle of life and death nature type of take on death. But anyway, so Temperance Panda is, I think, the fattest panda in this deck, which is ironic because Temperance is all about balance. But, you know, for a panda, like, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, this is just saying the Temperance Panda is the fattest one. And she obviously doesn't mind because she's a panda. She doesn't mind. Okay, so this is the devil card, and if you get bothered by seeing animals in chains, you should avoid the next couple of 10 seconds. But this is definitely a heart-wrenching card. Like, I also talked about the concepting story behind this in my like other video. I don't know if I posted it yet at this point, but this is like, this just breaks my heart because Panda is just so precious to my heart, and I kind of feel like the idea of a devil is to not allow your Panda to be its original self. Anyway, so all the concepting story is like in that other video. I will link it down below if I've already posted it, whatever. But it's gonna be down there. The link is gonna be down there if you want to see it. And here is the tower. It's kind of like that numbing feeling, like when you fall. It's so strange. Like, okay, all of these images are so familiar, yet so like, I'm just holding it in my hands. Like, for the longest time, these cards have just been like images on the screen. I mean, I printed the other test deck, but like these are new cards, right? I'm holding them in my hands for the first time, and I can actually do a test reading now, or like, well, an actual reading with the test deck, not like a test reading. Like, this is a full deck. It's not an incomplete deck anymore. I'm so excited to launch my Kickstarter and then just finally get the full version, like the cards and on like matte finished high quality cards, and just like in a box with my guidebook in the box as well. It's just I want to hold it in my hands. Okay, star card. Oh my god, this is like, I remember talking to my artist. She's just like, oh my god, I'm like really excited about this card. She likes to paint like scenes of nature and just really pretty things from nature. This is definitely a pretty scene from nature because this is a star card, and it's a panda looking up into the sky and wishing upon a star. What's cuter than that? Okay. Moon card, very surreal. I want to capture the daydreaming and the idea of imagination, and also this sense of like unreality, shifting realities, etc. and the sun card right next to it. Maybe I should put it side by side. Instead of actually depicting the sun, I sort of just like asked my artist to draw a panda with like a bib, like a sunflower bib, like a sunflower, I don't know how do you call that headgear, like a face crown? I don't know. Okay, I realize this is not focusing really well, but I wonder if this works. Oh my god, it worked. Haha! I'm like a makeup guru, but like tarot deck version. You have to hold your hand up and just, oh my god, like I love this panda. Just that blue sky. Okay, next card. This is one of my absolute favorite cards. Just the tone and just that feeling of awakening. You know that thing where you do when you chuck a book, or when you just like chuck a document, and you're just like, this is sick, like sickening, this is sickeningly good. Just like, I'm done talking, and you just throw that piece of paper out. I really want to do it with this card, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna throw this. Okay. Finally, the World card. The Fool has returned from his journey around the world, and he's now realized, and the globe is like behind him, which means he's like accomplished it and he's achieved it. Okay, so let me quickly tell you about the story about the Fool. So when I had the test deck, I wanted to take out the Fool card in the beginning of the year to kind of work with its energy, because it's sort of like a new adventure, it's like a new project, it's like, you know, I'm launching a Kickstarter campaign, so I thought the Fool would be like an appropriate card to work with. But interestingly, I could not find the card. I could not find a card. It was misplaced somehow, and I just looked everywhere. And I'm a very careful person, right? The only time that I couldn't find a card was also another interesting story. It was when I couldn't find the card, the Peter Pan card, or the Pan card from Brian Froud's Heart of the Fairy Oracle, or Fairy Oracle, one of the Fairy Oracles. I could not find the card. It was like it just kind of like left my space time, and it was very interesting. It was the 2 years where I was really intensely sort of away from my inner child, and then it was interesting that Pan took off, and then it was really weird. Okay, it wasn't just like I couldn't find the card because I'm clumsy. I couldn't find the card. I read through the entire guidebook thinking, like, trying to like find the card. Like, I read through the guidebook, the Pan like wasn't there, the page wasn't there. It was kind of like it was like hoodwinked from my consciousness. It just wasn't there, and I just thought like maybe I remembered it wrong, maybe that card never existed. So I kind of just left it there until like last year. I kind of reconnected with the deck, reconnected with the fairy energy, and then the card came back, and I looked at the guidebook and the page was there. It was very strange. So I definitely believe that sometimes cards have a mind of their own, and they just sort of like, I don't know if they like physically disappear, like it's not that mysterious, I don't know, but I kind of just feel like sometimes your consciousness plays a trick on you depending on the energies that are around you. Anyway, so that happened, and something similar happened to the Fool card. It was like in the beginning of this year, 2019, I wanted to take out the Fool card, but I just could not find it, and then it just literally like could not find it. So my impression at the time was like, oh, you wanted to work with the Fool card because you wanted to embark on a new adventure. Well, I'm already off on my adventure to get ready for this Panda deck that's coming in April. And amazingly, yeah, so I just couldn't find a card. And then last week, it's just getting so close to launch. I'm launching on April 4th. And the card came back. I found the card in my drawer. And that was the place that I looked for just hours. It came back. Okay, it was like, I'm back. I done all the prep work, and I'm back for this adventure with you now. And it was just like an amazing feeling. So take the story however you will. Maybe you don't really believe in this woo stuff, like, but you know, like, it's just, it means something to me. Okay, I think it's amazing. This is kind of sliding down a bit. Anyway, so that's the story with the Fool card. I probably didn't tell it very well because I didn't prep for this video, but whatever, that was the gist of it. Okay, so here's the rest of the Minor Arcana. I don't know if I'm going to show all the cards, but I will be doing a walkthrough if you're interested. But I think I'll just mostly be showing you the cards that are like different. But all of these are mostly like on my social media, I think. So the suit of cups aren't any different, except for the King of Cups. I think this is the updated version. No, I think this was already part of the old test deck, the incomplete one. But we did do 2 versions of King of Cups. We did King of Cups in the very beginning with the Magician card, because somebody made a request saying that could you do this card first, because I would love to blah blah blah. Anyway, I won't discuss the details with you, but basically we ended up doing King of Cups first. But when we finished the suit of cups, and then we ended up we worked on all the core cards, like the page and the knight and the queen, and we got to the king, and my artist and I was like, I was like looking at the cards, I was like, this kind of doesn't really fit with the rest of the core cards, like the vibe doesn't really, it's kind of like out of place. So we redid the King of Cups. So this is the second version. I don't know if you want to see the first version, let me know, maybe I can share it somehow if you want to see it. But anyway, so the beloved Page of Cups, one of my favorite archetypes ever, favorite card, so cute. And this is Queen of Cups, the loving and nurturing Queen of Cups. And then there's the Knight of Cups, the dreamy, always follow your heart Knight of Cups. Okay, so Suit of Cups is pretty much like all the, the same, so no difference. But I was so excited about the majors. Okay, so Suit of Pentacles, still the same. Yeah, so no changes to the Suit of Pentacles, but I will show you 5 of Pentacles. This is one of my favorite cards. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, like, I think I did pretty well with the 5s, the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. I think I did pretty good with the 5s. Okay, just saying. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. This is another one of my favorite cards. I get this a lot when I need to like do some planning. And yeah, all right, 8 of Pentacles, my workaholic card. Okay, so, oh yeah, and King of Pentacles. He is showing up in my life this week, so if I post this before Thursday, which is March 28th, I think, then you'll get to meet him in the interactive tarot journey, which is a new thing I'm doing if you haven't caught on yet. It's like this really cool meditation visualization thing where you embark on a journey with me and you pull some cards along the way and you can interact with your subconscious and your emotions and your blah 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 whatnot. Okay, so yeah, Suit of Pentacles, not much has changed. It's just so nice to hold them. Okay, I'm really excited to see 3 of Swords, so this is the Suit of Swords now. I really love the 2 of Swords. I think I took some of the more solemn and I don't want to say boring, but it's just like when I think of the traditional Rider-Waite image of 2 of Swords, for example, it's just like it just doesn't really speak to me. So I feel like this is more personal, obviously, because I made it. I concepted it, I created it. So 2 of Swords to me is more about choosing, making decisions, mulling things over, considering your options, considering different perspectives, deciding what's best for you, deciding what resonates with you, what's true for you. So it's kind of like there's less tension, because I know usually it's about stalemate, it's about like a dilemma, it's like really there's this strong sense of conflict. But Panda deck, I took a more introspective approach, which is like, 2 of Swords is more about having conflicting perspectives, but you're kind of taking an active role when it comes to like dissecting it, choosing it. Anyway, I'm like babbling too much about these cards. Let's get on with them. Just looking at them. But yeah, that's my take on 2 of Swords, and I'm really excited to see 3 of Swords. There was actually no difference. We just kind of adjusted the color a little bit, or by we I mean my artist, because I don't know how to use Photoshop to do that. So yeah, so that's 3 of Swords. Let me do the makeup guru thing. Is it working? Is it focusing? Come on. Focus! Focus! Oh, okay. Not working. But 3 of Swords, originally the tree trunk was like brown, and I was like, it's kind of missing like a bit of that gravity. And the book was brown too, so I was just like, it looks too casual. I was like, I need a bit more weight to this card. So we opted to do like, we made the tree black or gray, and then the book becomes brighter red. So now there's that sense of like this dark moment of your heart feeling like it's frozen, that moment of shock, you know? Because to me, like, having three swords in your heart isn't just heartache. Like, a heartache is caused by a reality that you want, like a reality that you don't want to accept, right? Because if it's a favorable reality or a favorable turn of events, then it wouldn't be depicted like this. If it's something that goes against your belief, goes against your expectations, your thoughts, everything that you believed in, that you thought was gonna happen, that you thought was true, it's it's three swords in your heart. Because when you have two, you're kind of just mulling it over, but when you have three, it cannot be reconciled, so it just shatters your reality, it breaks. So that's why you experience this catharsis or this heartbreak, where you are forced to accept this challenging narrative or this challenging perspective. Anyway, blah, blah. That's why, like, I want that sense of weight to be there, and I'm just so glad to see it looks so good. It looks so good on a card. I'm gonna cry. Okay, so the adorable Four of Swords Panda, just pondering the pondering panda. Five of Swords, like I said, it's really good with the fives. Okay, just saying. Okay, Six Swords and Seven of Swords, my other favorite card. I have a love-hate relationship with this card. I love it because it's about stepping out of the box and defying the norms, thinking outside of the box, etc. So it could be like a playful, empowering pirate panda, but at the same time, it's also about cutting corners, wanting to take shortcuts, not wanting to do the hard work, or just like trying to hack your way through life and not being really grounded in reality. So I sometimes have both of these tendencies in my life, so that's why I have a love-hate relationship with this card, but mostly love. Like, it just when I see this card in a reading, it just reminds me to be a more humble human, just to keep my just be grounded and like, yeah, anyway, that's babbling, and just like, and also just don't be weighted down by norms and definitions. Sorry, I keep like rocking the camera back and forth. It's like blah. Okay, the other cards are the same, so no surprises. Let me show you Page of Swords. Gosh, she is so cute, just like me. No, just kidding. Okay. Alright, Suit of Wands, we did make a few changes in there, mostly the Seven of Wands. I think the old version of the Seven of Wands, I was really unhappy because I just feel like I didn't really concept the resilience and that standing or ground vibe wasn't in there. So we redid, I redid the card with my artist. Yeah, so that's, you can say that's Kung Fu Panda from Nine of Wands, but you don't know. Okay, so the rest of the cards are the same. This is the Panda, like the lazy, I'm so tired, I'm done with all the work that I could ever do Panda. The other cards are the same, and then there's like two blank cards. I got two extra cards so I could like try trimming it to see what it looks like, but I actually tried to trim the test deck, but it got so tiny, and then it felt a bit strange, but I think I'm just gonna try trimming it to see what it looks like. Yeah, so that is my unboxing. I know, like, I didn't show all the cards, but I will. And if you're thinking of like if you're considering supporting this campaign, and if you want to see all the cards, everything will be up on my campaign page, so you would see all the cards. You would see like a walkthrough, but in my like campaign video, but I kind of filmed it with like my old deck, so you only got to see like up to the lovers, but all the images will be up there, and then I'll probably do another walkthrough video of this. So like you'll get to see the cards. Nothing is hidden. Okay, so yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna look over the majors again. I don't know, this video is getting a little bit long, so if you're still hanging in there, awesome. Thank you for chilling with me. And yeah, oh my god, let me just show you Judgment again. This is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'm just telling you. Sun card, look at that. I think I wanted to do this instead of having like the actual sun. I wanted to illustrate that the sun is within you, like the light is within you. That's why this panda is the sun, you know. He's kind of dressed up to be a sunflower because he embodies that energy. He doesn't need an external source of light to know he is that source of light, and he doesn't need to have visible rays of light to shine. Okay, just like all of us. Okay, our lights are inside our hearts. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I need to show you the Justice card again because it's so cute and so potent. Just saying. Cute but fierce. Okay, I can't do the sassy head bob thing, and I can't snap either, so GG for me, but cute but fierce. That is my new motto. Okay, like I'm cute, but I'm fierce. Just like Kung Fu Panda. Pandas are cute, but they're fierce. Strength again. This card. It's interesting how that card was like the hardest one to get, because that card also happens to be kind of like my life lesson card. So, you know, I sort of half anticipated it. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching this unboxing with me, and sorry the camera was kind of shaking because I put my webcam on my laptop screen, and then every time I move the desk, the screen kind of just moves a bit, and I was so excited I kind of just kept touching the desk, so apologies if it was a bit shaky. And also I didn't really position the mic really well. It was like off to the side. It's like right here. I don't know if you can see it, so I don't know if my voice is gonna sound off or not. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you for watching this unboxing. I really need to work on like doing like a concise goodbye, because I'm always like bye and I have like 5 more things that I want to say. But yeah, I'm so excited and nervous for my Kickstarter launch, because it's just probably one of the biggest things that I've ever done in my life. Like, my life has been pretty calm, you know, like I'm like a big introvert, like it's, things that are popular among millennials to do, like the typical, on the, the typical items on the millennials bucket list, such as traveling, or I don't know, go to like a music festival or something. I don't know. I'm not really interested in those things, like crowded places or just going abroad or traveling. It's just very exhausting for an introvert like me. I mean, if I could go with somebody who could organize the trip for me, not have me get lost, and just like book everything and actually even then I would be tired, because just traveling is just tiring, I know a lot of people get a kick out of traveling. It's very popular, it's a very fashionable thing to do nowadays, but it just, honestly, like, I would rather spend that money on a good collection of books, tarot decks, tea, mugs, things that I know I will enjoy in the future. Like, I know people say you should spend money on experiences, but like, I don't want to spend money on exhaustion. So that's that. What? I think that's part of the reason why the great Panda Spirit picked me to create the Panda deck, because I'm just like head to toe a big panda. So if you're like me, give this video a thumbs up, and what else do YouTubers say? Leave a comment down below. Share this video, and stay tuned for my campaign, which is coming out on April 4th, launching next Thursday. I'm so excited. So make sure you just like tune into my channel. Okay, I've babbled long enough. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, fellow pandas. I will see you in my next video. Ciao.